Hello friends, I am Farhan from HLTF Tech, and today I am going to tell you how we can install, how we can configure a new domain controller on your on-premise environment. Okay, so we are talking about on-premise environment, and in on-premise environment I am going to create a new environment in which I am going to first of all I will create the domain controller. Okay, so the steps I will follow, I have newly created virtual machine and I will follow the following steps. uh, After that my domain controller will be ready, so let's get started. Okay, this is my newly created virtual machine of Windows Server 2016 OS. As far as operating system version is concerned, the steps are same in Windows Server 2016, 2012 or 2019 or even 2022. So the basic steps are same. The version may vary. Okay, so regarding this video I am using the Windows Server 2016 data center version. Okay, so going to log in my screen. You can see here that I have a newly created virtual machine. First of all, what I will do, I will change the time zone. Right now the time of my machine is 7:54 p.m. The time is I think 7:54. Set time automatically, no. Okay, I am first of all I'm going to change the time zone. The zone in which I am right now is Islamabad, Karachi of Pakistan, and I am going to change the date as well. It's PM, okay, and it's 14 June 2022. Fine. So one more thing, I am going to date time regional settings, and I am selecting the region, that is my region is right now Pakistan. Okay, so I have changed the time zone and the region. After that, it is very important that you change the IP. All the servers of your on-premise environment have their unique static IP. I am designing a new environment in on-premise. So what I am going to do, I am using the IPv4 settings, and I am going to assign it a static IP, that is 10.20.30.10. Okay, the subnet I am using is .0 and the gateway will be 1. What is 1? It is the default gateway of your environment. As I am using my staging environment, in this the machine is residing in 10.20.31 ESXi host, so I am using this as gateway. The gateway may changes. Some network companies or data centers consider their firewall as the gateway. Some consider their core switch as a gateway. So it may vary from your environment. Okay, so this will be a domain controller, so I am using it as preferred DNS server. The domain controller will also have additional feature of domain naming server. Okay, so after assigning the IP, what I am going to do, I am going to double verify by pinging my gateway. Okay, fine, it's being pinged. It means that I can ping my gateway. All is working, all of my process is working fine. Now what am I going to do, I am going to change the name of this computer. It's important step because the name of your computer will depict the name of your domain controller. Right now it's given a random name. I'm going to change it. I'm going to name it DC01. Okay, so you may change your name as per your requirement. or as per your domain. Okay, so it's starting for restart. Let's restart now and then we will proceed further. Okay, so gentlemen, the machine is being restarted, and after that you will notice that the new name of the machine will appear, and then we will start installation of the required roles and features. Okay, so I'm going to enter name here. This is the local user. I have given it as the administrative rights, and here you will see that the name of the machine is changed. Let me show you. Okay, the computer name is now DC01. Now I'm going to install add roles and features from server manager. Let me tell you, you can also navigate here. You can type server manager. After opening the server manager, you can add roles and features here. Skip this page by default. Okay, here I am going to install the role of Active Directory Domain Services. For this role, some pre-roles, prerequisites are important to be installed. So I will add these features as well, because this role is dependent on those features. Okay, so I am clicking on next, next, next. Okay, that's fine. And here I'm going here it is showing that these roles and features will be installed, and I'm going to click install. So we are creating a new domain controller in our on-premise environment. Right now we have up till now we have changed the time, we have changed the time zone, regional settings. Then afterwards I assigned the static IP, because it is recommended that all the server farm of your on-premise environment must be having a static IP, so that they may be used as a reference for all the servers, or some specific policies may be devised on the firewalls. Okay, so guys, the configuration has completed. I will click close, and here you are saying that it's giving a notification. I will click it, and it's telling me that after the installation it is necessary that post deployment configuration this server will be promoted to domain controller. I will click on this, and it's telling me that whether you are going to add a domain controller in an existing domain, or you are going to add a new domain to an existing forest, or you are creating a new forest. I have told you I am creating a new environment on premise from scratch, so I am going to build a new forest. What will be the name of the your root domain? It is very important. You must work it before, and it depends upon your organization. My channel is hltf.tech, so I am going to tell this that this is the root domain name. Okay, it's not a read-only domain controller. This is the password in case of any recovery required. Okay, the password is not matching, that's why it's not giving me the next option. The password is matching now. Okay, it's giving me this warning. This shows that it doesn't have an authoritative parent zone. I have already told you I am starting from scratch, so it doesn't have any parent itself. Okay, now I'm moving towards next. It's verifying some settings. Okay, this is the net BIOS name. Okay, it's fine because I was using hltf.tech. Before dot, it's recognizing the main name. You may have different name as well. So it will install all its database folder, log file folder and sys folder in the following locations. You may change these locations depending upon your environment, but I am leaving it as default. Okay, it's telling you the summary. You may revise the summary or you may click next. Okay, it's giving you a warning or notification. Sorry, not a warning, it's giving you a notification that if you click install, the server automatically reboots at the end of the operation. It's giving you some warning that are sorry, again I'm saying warning, it's a notification. uh, I think you should leave it, you should ignore it because they are not of major concern. And now I'm going to install a uh, domain. I am going to promote it, this server, as a domain controller. So this server is being promoted as domain controller, uh, and I am going to create a new on-premise environment in which my master server, you know that in on-premise server your master server is your domain controller, which have the rights of Active Directory, which have the rights of domain naming server, and many other rights. It has these roles, so it's a very important server, and that is a main baseline of your on-premise environment. So I'm using Windows Server 2016 data center here. I'm telling you these points because the installation will take some time to be installed. Okay, wonderful. The server was successfully configured as a domain controller. Okay, so now I'm going to close it. It's require, it's require restart. So let's restart it without wasting the time. uh, Guys who are watching this video, I request you to subscribe my newly created channel.